Last set. You're almost done. Keep going. Don't stop now. You've been doing so well tonight. So incredibly well. There. Done. You can put that down now. Go ahead and rest. You've earned it. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. Training people. Watching people push themselves. Seeing what they're made of when things get uncomfortable. And I have to say, you are something else entirely. Don't look at me like that. I mean it as a compliment, obviously. Most people quit long before you do. Most people find reasons to stop, to take a break, to give up just a little earlier than they should. But you just keep going, even when it's hard, even when every part of you wants to stop. You just breathe through it and keep going. I notice that about you. I notice a lot of things about you, actually, more than I probably should, more than is strictly professional. Here, water, drink. You need it after that session. That's it. Take your time. Can I tell you something? Something I've been sitting with for a while now and have been very carefully not saying out loud? Tonight is the last session of your program. You know that. I know that. After tonight, I'm not your trainer anymore, which means certain things that have been off limits are about to become considerably less off limits. I have been professional, incredibly professional, impressively professional, if I do say so myself, for months. Every session, every time you walked through that door, every time you looked at me like that, after I pushed you harder than you expected, and you somehow loved it. Every single time, I have been professional. Do you know how difficult that has been? Do you have any idea? Because I don't think you do. I don't think you fully appreciate what it has taken for me to stand on the other side of this room and keep my voice completely even and focus on your form when you are right there, being exactly the way you are. It has been a lot. I've watched you grow stronger over these months. I've watched you figure out what you're capable of. Watched you surprise yourself again and again. And every single time, there's this moment, this very specific moment, where something shifts in your face, where you realize you did something you didn't think you could do, and you look up and you find me, like you're checking if I saw it too. I always saw it, every single time. I never missed it once. You have no idea what those moments do to me, do you? No, of course you don't, because I have been very, very professional. But here's the thing. The program is over. The last set is done. The stopwatch is off. And I have been waiting for this exact moment for a very long time. So put down the water bottle, catch your breath, take all the time you need, because when you're ready, I have a few things I'd like to say to you. Things that have absolutely nothing to do with your form or your technique or anything remotely professional at all. Better? Good. Come and sit down over here. Not on the bench. Here, next to me. That's it. You're looking at me like you're not sure what's happening right now. That's okay. I'll explain. When you first walked into this gym, I thought you were just another client, a meme on my schedule, an hour of my day, nothing more than that. And then you opened your mouth and said something that made me laugh before I even realized I was laughing. And I thought, oh, this is going to be a problem. And I was right. It has been a very, very enjoyable problem. Every session, I told myself the same thing. Keep it professional. Keep your distance. Stay on the right side of the line. You have rules for a reason. Good reasons. Important reasons. And then you would show up. Right on time. Every single time. Never late. Never an excuse. Just you. Walking through that door like it was the most natural thing in the world. Ready to work, ready to push, ready to give me everything you had. Do you know what that does to a person? Consistency like that? Showing up like that? It is incredibly attractive, more than you know. And the way you listen, when I correct something, when I tell you to adjust, you just do it immediately, without arguing, without questioning. You just trust me completely and do exactly what I say. I have thought about that quality of yours in contexts that are entirely outside this gym more times than I am going to admit to you right now. Maybe later. I want to ask you something, and I want you to actually think about it before you answer. All those sessions, all those hours, the way you always found me in the room the moment something clicked, the way you smiled when I told you that you did well, the way you always found a reason to linger just a little longer than necessary after we were done. Was that just... Was any of that just about the training? Because I have a theory, and my theory is that it was not just about the training, not even a little bit. And before you answer, I want you to know that I am asking because I already know what my answer is. My answer has been the same for a very long time now. I have just been waiting for the right moment to say it out loud. Tonight is that moment. Here is what I know. I know that this gym closes in 20 minutes. I know that after tonight, I am no longer your trainer. I know that there is a very good restaurant 2 blocks from here that I have been wanting to try for months. And I know that I would very much like to try it with you. Tonight. Right now. If you are willing. And after dinner, well, let's just say I have been coming up with a very detailed plan for what happens after dinner for quite some time now. Entirely outside of working hours. Entirely unprofessional. Entirely worth the wait. So, what do you say? Are you ready for the next program? Because I promise you, this one is going to be so much more interesting than the last.